So the board of trustees, the solicitor votes them, outlining their mistakes and where they were wrong, and that I was going to sue them for unfair dismissal. Breach of contract. Upon hearing that and seeing the evidence, and obviously then getting legal advice themselves, which I probably should have done before, they realised the mistake and decided to resign. So they appointed another board who I approved. A new board was appointed, and then they reinstated me.
Wow. And so you're back where you should rightfully be, at the helm of your charity.
Yep.
And what advice would you give to people about speaking out? About criticising?
We all need to speak out. And when you were just saying then about cowardice, we're all guilty of that. We're all guilty. None of us do enough. Even now, I see things. I think, should I comment or shouldn't have comment? And I don't comment on anything, even though part of me wants to comment on that because I believe in something. And I like to think at the moment, I'm probably still a little bit, not vulnerable. I'm probably still a little bit damaged. And it's, could I mentally cope with another outbreak? And it's like, oh, do you know what? I don't want to give that a go. So maybe in a couple of months' time, when I'm a bit stronger, a bit more solid, then I do, and hence why I'm on your show. This is the real reason why I'm here, because I want to speak out. I want to be a voice for everybody else. I want to show people and tell people this can be beaten, and it can be beaten fairly easy. Nobody puts up, when I fought back, no one fought back against me. They didn't rise back up, just like school bullies. When it's 10 of us, we're going to pick on you something awful. All of a sudden, you're fighting back. Someone easy around the corner to bully. Let's go have a go at them because you're just causing too many problems for me now as a bully. I'm going to go pick someone else. Nobody, when I started to fight back, there was no negative comments on social media. No one's emailed me to complain that I'm back in post. No one's emailed the board saying, why did you take that Nazi back? They shut up. Once that Mail on Sunday article hit, every single one of them shut up, because all of a sudden there's thousands of people online in support of me. And they all went, oh, we're not taking on a crowd. That's too dangerous. We know what it's like when you're a crowd and what you can do to people. That's a bigger crowd. We're not taking them on. So we all need to stand up. What we don't need is martyrs. I don't want people losing their jobs, standing up over something that was trivial or something you couldn't change. We don't need more martyrs out there who are self-sacrificing themselves, but everyone can do a bit. And if everyone just doesn't, we're the silent majority. The vast 90% of the country agree with us. If everyone else just did a tiny bit and you add all that up, that's like a tidal wave of support. And we can crush the dissent that we get. And these lunatics, we can crush them in a nice way. And that's what we need to do. Everybody needs to do their bit. So if you read something on Twitter and you think, yeah, I can retweet that, retweet it or like it. If you want to comment on something, but be sensible. What we don't need is our version of those nutcases out there, because all you do then is you give them another reason to double down and say, no, look at that. Some of them are racist. We don't need to play their game the way they go. We need to beat them. First of all, with emotion, not facts. They don't want to hear facts. You can give them all the facts you want. They're running on emotion. So we need to tackle them with emotion. And we need to say, this is what we're trying to achieve. We want to achieve the same things as you. A fairer society, no racism, lots of opportunity for everybody, no homeless people. We want the same things as you. Of course we do. But these are our ways of getting there. With some of your ideas and some of our ideas, we can get there, as opposed to saying, we're just going to attack them for attacking them, saying, we need to have a better strategy of how we're going to do this. And I'm sort of formulating one at the moment. So I'm either going to write some articles or maybe a book or something about how we do it. And it's not about attacking them.
Yeah.
Because the vast majority of them are decent people. We need to pull them onto our side. What we don't need to do is to be knocking them off one at a time and beating them. Let's pull them all on our side and then you've got a couple of cent of Marxist lunatics that we can all turn around and then just mock.
So it's about being a compassionate Nazi.
Yeah, exactly.